Welcome back, everyone, to 1984 and George Orwell's Worst Nightmare Come True. It seems that with the Russia conspiracy now proven to be just that, Democrats are fracturing on what their next straw grasp will be. We have Adam Schiff, who is maintaining that there is plentiful evidence in public view, and others that are saying Mueller is or was or whatever is corrupted or a Russian spy. MSNBC now the Mueller triangle and saying that it was all destined to fail because it was rigged to fail. They cannot accept the fact that Robert Mueller investigated for over 2 years and found nothing. So, of course, now they're saying that Attorney General Barr is hiding things, while Elijah Cummings is moving to this extreme. House Democrats want oversight on Fox News editorial decisions. Democrats in the United States House of Representatives are demanding to know why Fox News did not publish a story prior to the 2016 election about an alleged affair years before between porn stars Stormy Daniels and Donald Trump. House Committee on Oversight and Reform Chair Rep. Elijah Cummings, Democrat of Maryland, wrote to former Fox News reporter Dana Falzone last month demanding that she turn over any documents relating to Trump's alleged extramarital affairs. An article in The New Yorker last month alleged that Fox News executive Ken LaCorte spiked the story to protect Trump, a claim LaCorte has vehemently denied, saying the story lacked corroborating evidence and that the network was merely practicing responsible journalism, as were other outlets who declined the story. I'm going to stop here for a moment. No one had a story about Stormy until after Trump won. CNN, MSNBC, CNBC, NBC, CBS, ABC, none of them. No one heard a peep about Stormy until Donald Trump won, and then Stormy was trotted out as the prize mare at auction to be used and abused by the press to take down a sitting president. When that failed, Russiagate was ramped right back up. But Representative Cummings isn't going after CNN or MSNBC or any of the others. He's targeting Fox. And of course, Fox knows two words the others don't, and that is called responsible journalism. The article seems to have motivated Cummings' letter, a letter that not only seeks personal dirt on the president, but seeks information that might be used to review Fox News editorial decisions. The committee's letter suggests that Fox News may have violated campaign finance rules if it tried to help Trump by suppressing the Daniels story. Falzone has said she will cooperate with the committee despite an agreement with Fox that prevents her from speaking about the story. In an op-ed at Medialite, LaCorte says he supports Falzone's decision to talk about the story publicly, but that he will refuse to cooperate with the committee's effort to exercise oversight over the free press. He writes, Falzone's lawyer announced that she would comply with the committee. I won't. If House Oversight can launch an investigation based on ridiculous notions that publishing, or even more bizarrely, not publishing a story can be construed as an in-kind campaign contribution, then no journalist in America is safe from government intimidation. It's a vast overreach of power, and I won't have any part of it. To be clear, I fully support Fox News lifting Falzone's non-disclosure agreement so that she can make her case publicly without leaks or lawyers, but neither editorial decisions nor joke writing should be a subject of government approval. We've heard for 2 years now how Donald Trump is attacking the free press by calling out fake news. Jim Acosta lies. He stands in McAllen and says there's no crisis on the border because there are no illegal immigrants crossing where he is because there's a wall there. Anderson Cooper rigs a camera angle to look like he's standing in waist-deep water when he's standing in about 2 feet of water, or kneeling as it were. Journalist after journalist runs with and publishes uncorroborated stories. We've had 2 years where nothing was said about Hillary at all, other than that she was the target of a political hit job, and how Donald Trump was a stooge for Putin. And now that Russia has been proven to be false, Robert Mueller is a puppet of the Kremlin, or he was corrupted, or he was intimidated, or they won't release the report. It's conspiracy after conspiracy. Where was Representative Cummings when CNN, MSNBC, and the rest of the liberal leaning media, which is everyone but Fox, and even Fox is center, not right wing, where was he when they were refusing to cover Attorney General Loretta Lynch meeting Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton on the tarmac? She does not have grandchildren. How could she be discussing, quote, their grandchildren? Where were they on the fact that James Comey changed from gross negligence to a much lighter description of Hillary Clinton bleach bidding her hard drives and deleting 30,000 plus emails? They were salivating over Donald Trump and all the trumped up charges they could come up with. Representative Cummings is quite literally becoming George Orwell's big brother. He has decided that since Fox News chose not to run with a story that he feels would have swung the election for Hillary, they must have been doing it on Trump's request. Never mind that LaCourte has stated it was uncorroborated. This is an instance or a mindset that no Democrat has the capability to understand, because the totally uncorroborated dossier was sped through the halls of the DOJ to everyone and anyone it could be sped to get a FISA warrant to spy on an American political campaign. To Elijah Cummings, uncorroborated means you should have run with it so you could have damaged his campaign. What would have happened if CNN had run with the 33,000 deleted emails and Hillary's popularity had plummeted, because people would have seen her getting away with everything and anything she wants? He would have been demanding CNN turn over everything on that, because, of course, running with a story that damages the Democratic candidate is just as bad as not running with an uncorroborated story that he wanted run. This is pure and simple totalitarian government. This is 1984 put into the real world. This is Big Brother watching every move you make. They want to control the one person or one group in the media they have not been able to control. They've managed to weasel in a Muslim woman who tried to have Judge Janine fired. That backfired on them horribly. They've managed to weasel in Donna Braziel. And Donna Braziel, of course, is going to be their little eyes and ears inside of Fox. We are quite possibly witnessing the demise of the actual free press. We know that all networks, with the exception of local television and Fox News, are pretty much just beholden to the Democratic Party. Nothing ever gets published there that is damaging to the left. It's given a soft launch, a soft reveal, so that, oh, well, this is not really as bad as it looks. I don't care what anyone thinks. I don't care what it says. It's not bad, so believe us. But Fox News says we can't prove this. We're not going to run with it. And Representative Elijah Cummings, the idiot that he is, decides that that is obvious proof that they were working with the Trump campaign. Representative Cummings, you are a moron. You've been in D.C. too long, although a day for you is too long. Fox News practiced responsible journalism. They could not verify and corroborate a story, therefore they did not run with said story. This means that they were not going to run with what possibly could have been lies, no matter what was found out later. Your desire to rig an election and then failure to do so does not mean you get to become the tyrant in charge of the planet. I personally hope that they have an army of lawyers ready to approach congressional hearings and say, I'm sorry, please read this text. It's called the First Amendment. They can prove no crime, so of course they just demand obedience. And this is the world we're speeding toward. Unfortunately, we have many people who actually champion this move to tyranny. Fortunately, we have many who will do all they can to avoid it. But I've talked long enough. Make sure to keep your comments civil, keep them classy. We do not learn from arguments, we learn from debate, where both sides make points and then their opponent must research to counter them. When you argue, you lose all credibility. Also, make sure to like the video, hit the subscribe button, and make sure to ring the notification bell so you stay up to date with all of the content coming out in the coming weeks and months. As I've said before, I have some other items that I'm looking at, rabbit holes to go down. I am still working on the ability to read the ungiven speech from John F. Kennedy that he was to give on November 22nd, 1963. But sadly, he died before that happened. But I want to do that one justice, and I'm not going to be able to memorize it, so I need to make sure that I'm able to do it justice. Until then, we'll have this, we'll have some other things. I may even make a few videos about video games because I do play them. But that'll be for another time. So like I said, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Until then, have a wonderful day.